is it a plane? No, it's a levitating rock? Yeah, you saw it here first. The rock in this picture appears to be airborne, and if its size is anything to go by, it can't have just been thrown in the air for the photo. This is one hefty rock. Well, at least it appears to be, we don't really know. Is the photo simply a fine example of trick photography, like those of the Eiffel Tower taken at such a distance it appears to be sitting in the palm of an outstretched hand? Has the photo been altered to make it seem more intriguing than it really is? Or maybe this is one of the places on Earth that are like space, where gravity doesn't exist. What possible explanation could there be for this unusual phenomenon? Mystery spot. Santa Cruz is well known for its moderate climate, natural environment, coastlines, and redwood forests. However, hidden amongst the land is the mystery spot of Gravity Hill.
I came here when I was a little kid, and then I was so blown away at what was going on.
This spot is said to defy gravity due to its slightly tilted nature. Located within the redwood forests of Santa Cruz, California, this mysterious spot has captured the hearts and minds of tourists the whole world over. It has been open for visitors since 1940. Gravity Hill is a destination like no other.
I mean, went up here's a staircase. Don't jump off. Don't lean too much or you'll fall.
It warps visitors' perception of the height and orientation of many objects in the area. Buildings appear slanted, the water seems to run upwards, balls roll uphill, and people can even lean forward on a 45-degree angle without falling flat on their face. You may be scratching your head as to how all this works. Well, although the mystery behind Gravity Hill has been speculated upon for years, no answer has been found. Some believe a spacecraft was secretly buried beneath the Earth, causing an magnetic hill in Canada. As the terrain rises and falls, an optical illusion is created.
Once you get there, you're going to put the car in neutral, let the brakes go, it's going to roll all the way back up where we are.
An illusion that makes the spectator wonder where they stand and what is going on. This is exactly how you would feel if you visited Magnetic Hill. Located at the northwestern edge of Moncton, Canada, the hill creates quite the surprise for guests with its unusual surroundings. Many people who have traveled along the roads and through the hills have discovered a strange phenomenon.
And then we're supposed to take our foot off the brake at the post.
Now, we all know that when a car is sat at the top of a hill, it naturally runs downwards due to gravity. But at Magnetic Hill, things run a little differently. In fact, it might sound crazy, but cars can actually travel upwards from the bottom of the hill with no acceleration. This strange irregularity is said to occur in just one spot, baffling people for over 80 years. Video proof shows drivers turning their cars off at the bottom of the hill, releasing the brake, and slowly rolling backwards uphill. Can you imagine? This can be explained through the misinterpretation of the hills when we cannot see the horizon line. These hills appear to be an incline, but are actually a part of a larger downhill decline. This is just crazy and must be seen to be believed. Mount Ourgats, Armenia. If you have plans to travel the world, you may want to make a stop near the border of Turkey and Armenia. Here, you will lay witness to an anti-gravity phenomenon. Cars appear to go uphill by themselves and streams that should flow downhill don't. It's a crazy sight to see. In fact, you may want to pinch yourself to make sure you aren't dreaming. Mount Ourgats is the exact location that you will experience this abnormality. An extinct volcano, Ourgats is now the highest mountain in Armenia. The fact that it's an extinct volcano has people suggesting that this is the reason why these bizarre events occur. However, the scientific reason behind this is the fact that the horizon line cannot be seen between the rises and falls of the surrounding landscape, giving the misinterpretation of level ground. To take in the true beauty of this area, there's a hiking trail around the mountain. This trail is said to take up to 8 hours, so it may pay to pack a pair of comfortable shoes. Hoover Dam. Surely you've all heard of the Hoover Dam. If you haven't, I don't know where you've been hiding. The Hoover Dam, located in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River in the United States, is noted for being a concrete arch-gravity dam. Like its name suggests, the dam creates a vacuum, with many people traveling to it to try and pour water off the side. What happens to that water, however, is what leaves them in complete amazement. Although it's poured downwards out of their bottles and over the side, it then ends up spraying back up towards them. The cause of this is simple. It all comes down to the shape of the dam and the wind. It is effectively like throwing a ball at a brick wall. The wind hits the side of the dam and needs somewhere to go. The shape of the dam propels the wind upwards, creating an updraft. This ultimately catches the poured out water, pushing it upwards towards the sky. The wind catches the water because it's light, so don't throw anything else over or you might be disappointed. The Oregon Vortex. Open to visitors since 1930, the Oregon Vortex is a must-see roadside attraction. Located in Gold Hill, Oregon, USA, this area defies gravity.
Vortex, creating the illusion to the phenomenon.
It also has a bone-chilling backstory. What more could anyone want? Built on what is believed to be ancient Native American forbidden land, this area is prone to paranormal events dating back centuries. The attraction consists of many interesting effects and optical illusions and is one of the oldest in the area. People are drawn from near and far to see the place where bubble levels, tape measures, yardsticks, uphill ball rolling, and plumb lines are used to demonstrate its anti-gravity properties. The paranormal effect creates a 165-foot magnet radius, which is said to be the cause of the bending light, altering of masses, and gravity defiance. I don't know about you, but the combination of paranormal activity and a lack of gravity sounds like the perfect mix to me. This is a must-see for the adventurer's to-do list. Don't you agree? The mysterious road in South Korea. The world really is a fascinating place. So fascinating it can often leave you speechless. This mystery in Jeju, South Korea is one that'll have you guessing well after you have visited. An optical illusion in the form of a mysterious road that defies gravity lies on Gravity Hill. The road is on a slight downward incline, but actually looks like it slopes uphill. It really is quite the unusual sight.
So right now the car is in neutral. Look at this.
In fact, it makes you want to blink to check if what you're seeing is real. This is caused by the illusion that the surrounding land and layout is flat. A Gravity Hill area can make it seem like a car that is left out of gear and with no foot on the accelerator can move uphill by itself. This area can also make water appear like it's flowing upwards. People who have experienced the mysterious road can't believe their eyes when their cars look to be traveling uphill by themselves. The mysterious road runs for about 100 meters and has a clearly marked starting and end point. If you're visiting this area, you better like crowds because there are literally thousands of tourists flooding to witness this phenomenon each Golden Rock, Myanmar. For many centuries, the Golden Rock has been defying the laws of gravity. Located in Mon State, Myanmar, the Kiaik Teo Pagoda, or Golden Rock, is a 611-ton giant. It is huge, measuring 5 meters high and with a circumference of 50 feet.
So there's a section just up here that you can walk onto and stick some gold leaf onto the rock?
It sits within a world-renowned Buddhist pilgrimage site that houses a small pagoda which is built on top of the granite boulder. These attractions each become a thing of beauty when the sun reflects off their surfaces, creating a golden gleam. The boulder is precariously perched up high on the side of Mount Kiaik Teo and is said to be held by just one strand of the Buddha's hair. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen, but it certainly adds to the rock's appeal. At first glance, it looks like the boulder's floating in the air and perhaps even on the verge of rolling down the cliff. The rock hangs off the cliffside by at least half its actual size, sitting above a vertical drop over the deep valley below. Travelers come to see the rock from all over the world. Most believe that a mere glimpse will be blessing enough, and they lay gifts and food as an offering to the gods. This golden beauty is well worth a look, but I would hate to be up close if it were to ever slip. Stone of Davaso, Argentina. In a fight between a boulder and gravity, gravity is the clear winner. The Davaso stone, as it was named, sat quite nicely upon the face of a massive rock formation before gravity pushed it over the edge. But before it fell, it spent thousands of years perched up on the hill, defying gravity. Could you imagine being taunted for that many years? Poor gravity. I bet it was pleased when the boulder finally fell. The fallen 300-ton boulder, which split into several pieces on impact, was replaced by a 9-ton plastic replica that is fixed to the rock formation around it. The Stone of Davaso has many legends and stories surrounding it, many believing that when people began to settle in the area, a king's favorite son was responsible. He not only brought them to the area, he also taught them cattle breeding and farming. When he left, he promised the people he would return, leaving the huge stone on the top of the mountain as a reminder. He is also said to have put a spell on it to ensure it didn't fall into the abyss below. Scientists have a more plausible explanation. They believe the stone appeared to defy gravity due to small stones halting its movement and keeping it stable for all those years. Whatever the reason for its gravity-defying properties and its subsequent fall from grace, I'm glad I wasn't there to witness it fall. Could you imagine the noise? Not to 6. Rua Doa Mendoim, Peanut Street. Don't leave your car unattended on Peanut Street. It may just get stolen by an invisible force. Yeah, that's right. Peanut Street has an invisible thief. Cars that stop on this anti-gravity street seem to slowly roll uphill, gaining speed as they flee the scene. So you best put your brakes on, or you might fall foul of the law. Many explanations have been tossed around for these strange happenings, from the obvious theft theory to the hill being haunted. There's also a suggestion that there might be a huge deposit of iron beneath the street, which draws vehicles uphill with its magnetic pull.
And the car goes uphill. This car is going uphill.
However, in reality, this is all just an optical illusion, as the street appears to have a steep incline, but there is in fact an unnoticeable dip in the road. Peanut Street is in Brazil, and it's a street that creates a lot of attention. Puzzled drivers and pedestrians. Spook Hill. Spook Hill is the name given to a gravity hill located in Lake Wales, Florida. The name alone has me intrigued as to what it's all about. What about you? Spook Hill. An optical illusion on this piece of road has cars appearing to roll uphill instead of down, essentially defying gravity. This attraction sits adjacent to Spook Hill Elementary School, which, as its name suggests, acknowledges the mystery within the area. Listed on the National Register of Historical has become